Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crypto News Weekly Roundup. Your host here, Matt Zahab and Rachel Wolfson. Rachel, lovely to see you again. Pretty weird week across the board. A lot of green, but also a lot of volatility and Solana going parabolic way, way above everyone else. A couple things we love to see this week and a couple things we don't like to see. But until we get into it, how are you? How is everything this week?
Doing well, Matt, here in Austin, Texas, enjoying the weather, and you're in beautiful Greece, so I'm a little bit jealous, but that definitely sounds fun.
Yes, indeed. Let's jump right into it, folks. Bitcoin pretty much even on the week, only up 0.3%. Ethereum up 7% to 4.5K per ETH. XRP up 4.3% to just over $3 at $3.01 per XRP. And the base gainer of a week by a country mile, Solana up 16 ticks. Guys, Solana's up 16% to 214 per SOL. Also surpassed 215. Solana looks like it has crazy momentum. And we will start our news flow with that. Rachel, flipping over to you. Pantera Capital plans a $1.25 billion raise to build a Nasdaq-listed Solana vehicle.
Yeah, Matt, this is really exciting. Pantera Capital is preparing to raise as much as $1.25 billion to transform a Nasdaq-listed company into Solana Co., a public vehicle built to accumulate SOL as a treasury asset, according to a report from The Information. The plan reportedly involves an initial $500 million raise, followed by $750 million through warrants. If completed, it would mark one of the largest dedicated efforts to create a public Solana treasury worldwide. That is some crazy, exciting news.
That is absolutely insane. A new behemoth is coming into the arena. As I said earlier on in the show, guys, on Tuesday, we lost over $940 million in crypto market cap as tons of leveraged crypto positions were liquidated in a 24-hour span, led by heavy losses in Ethereum and Bitcoin. Some pretty wild stuff here. Again, hundreds of millions of dollars in leverage positions, absolutely gonzo. Bitcoin briefly dipped below 109.214K, so under 110K, almost hit 108.9K after a single entity, one single person or corporation, offloaded 24,000 Bitcoin worth $2.7 billion. Pretty wild stuff here. When there's volatility, one coin appears to do better than the others. And Rachel, that is hype as it hit a new all-time high and had some insane volatility earlier this week.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So on August 25th, spot volumes on Hyperliquid reached a new 24-hour all-time high of $3.4 billion. This was driven largely by growth in Bitcoin and ETH deposits in spot volume facilitated by HyperUnit. This makes Hyperliquid the second largest venue to trade spot BTC across both centralized and decentralized exchanges, with $1.5 billion 24-hour volume on Bitcoin alone. Hype surge gains momentum as Hyperliquid's DEX volume and TVL rise, fueled by buybacks and staking, with traders eyeing new all-time highs.
Well said, Rachel. Speaking of incredible ecosystems, I mean, we got to give Tom Lee and BitMine his flowers when they are due. He did turn BitMine into an absolute ETH magnet. They just released their new financials. They have 1.71 million Ethereum, 8.82 billion on hand, making Ethereum his corporate standard the way Saylor made Bitcoin's MicroStrategy. Again, the company is BitMine Immersion Tech, and they has cemented their place as the world's largest Ethereum corporate treasury co. after announcing another huge purchase of Ether. The Delaware-based firm disclosed late Sunday that its total crypto and cash holdings have swelled to $8.82 billion, following a $2.2 billion accumulation in just the past week. Insane stuff by Tom Lee here. He has turned himself into the absolute Giga Chad. And again, Rachel, jumping back to another huge ecosystem, Bitcoin Whale sold 24,000 Bitcoin. We briefly touched this, but you're going to go a little more in depth about this.
Yeah, so a Bitcoin Whale liquidated their entire 24K BTC balance, sending it to HyperUnit. A massive Bitcoin whale dumped over the weekend has sparked major liquidations, dragging Bitcoin to a key support zone near $113,000. A single BTC whale sold 24,000 Bitcoin on Sunday, worth $2.7 billion, catalyzing a $4,000 crash in minutes. Yikes. However, they still hold 152,874 BTC, valued at more than $17 billion.
That is absolutely insane. Moving forward, MetaMask does something that is probably 3 to 4 years too late, Rachel. They have launched a social login functionality allowing users to create and recover self-custodial wallets using Google or Apple accounts, eliminating the need to manually manage traditional 12-word secret recovery phrases while preserving complete user control over private keys. Again, don't know why this didn't happen, years and years ago. Onboarding a normie or someone who is not crypto experienced to crypto and then saying, hey, by the way, your login is 12 random words makes absolutely no sense. MetaMask did emphasize that neither the company nor the social login providers can retrieve private keys or recovery phrases independently, maintaining the wallet's decentralized security model. Shout out MetaMask, really good work here. Rachel, probably the most wild piece of news this week, Google Cloud unveiled a Layer 1 blockchain to power payments and settlements in the wildest part of it all, in the complete opposite ethos of the decentralized crypto world. It is on a private testnet. Why would they do that? I don't know, but I don't work at Google, but you got to tell us a little bit more about this.
Yeah, Matt, this is definitely going to have everybody wondering. So, head of strategy Rich Widman said the Google Cloud Universal Ledge is built for any financial institution and could one day be operated directly by firms like Amazon or Microsoft to better serve their customers. Google Cloud is advancing into blockchain infrastructure with the development of its Layer 1 platform, the Google Cloud Universal Ledger. The system is designed for financial institutions and aims to support tokenized assets, settlements, and Python-based smart contracts. The initiative is now running on a private testnet, which was first revealed in March through a joint pilot with CME Group.
Well said there. Still don't understand why they're doing this, but c'est la vie, and Google is going to Google. Prediction markets continue to dominate the news cycle. Mr. Donald Trump Jr. has joined the advisory board of blockchain-based prediction market PolyMarket after his venture capital firm 1789 Capital made a major investment in the fast-growing platform. The press release came out on Wednesday, and according to the press release, 1789 Capital committed tens of millions of dollars to PolyMarket after 18 months of discussions. Again, prediction markets may be the next huge trend in crypto, and very excited to see how this plays out. And to end the news this week, Rachel, Paolo Ardoino and the Tether team making another gargantuan huge move. Things we love to see 101.
Yeah, Matt, this is really exciting. Tether, the world's largest digital asset company, has announced plans to launch USDT on RGB, a next generation protocol for issuing digital assets on Bitcoin. In a blog post, Tether said with this launch, users will be able to hold and transfer USDT alongside their Bitcoin in the same wallet. RGB's architecture will allow USDT to run directly on Bitcoin's infrastructure. According to Tether, this also opens doors for advanced features such as offline transactions, giving users greater flexibility and resilience in payment scenarios. For billions of people globally, the combination of Bitcoin security and Tether stability is a step towards stable, everyday digital payments.
Well said, Rachel. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode of the Crypto News Weekly Roundup. Wow, what a week. We've got some good momentum. September is right around the corner. I don't want to jinx it, but you guys know what happens come Q4. Okay, one more month. September's usually a month, and then Q4 is around the corner, and hopefully it repeats what it has done in the past. Rachel, always a pleasure doing this with you. To the listeners, we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this one, we hope you did. Please do subscribe. Hammer that like button. As always, we will see you every single Friday morning. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye. Thanks.